for a very long time. Made in Bradford, of course, with a very weird engine mounted right at the front of the car. Oh, and a big spin for Rick Wilmot in the E-Type Jaguar. So on his first lap, Wilmot spins the E-Type, fortunately without contact with any other car, and he's getting it going again now. But that's not a good start. And the sudden decision there by the Austin A105 to come into the pits. So a bit of a late decision to enter pit lane. The Austin A105 now comes down pit lane. So his qualifying session, I think, is going to be over. 35 minutes left. GA, he's really being hounded now by the 188 MGB of Tom Woodcock. So Lawson is across the line. Then it's Woodcock. Then it's the 133 MGB. Number 71 is out circulating yet again on the circuit, so he's had more pit stops than whatever, but anyway. So here comes the leader now to complete 8 laps. So the number 11 MGA of Richard Lawson comes through, comfortable lead. He completes lap 8 now, and then second with the light B, people were having to go round him. So I think it was Marsden, so I guess 172 has slipped down the field. So, oh, and a big spin for the second place TVR. So it comes out of Brooklyn, so he's facing the opposite way to everybody else at the moment. And the yellow Elwood spins in sympathy, but nobody's managed to contact each other. So the TVR is going to resume in last place. So number 12, Paul Eales. But a very experienced racer leads this race. So Paul Eales in the white MGB with a big lead as they come across the line. So at the end of lap 2, it's Eales leads, and then up into second place now. It's a battle between, and this has changed completely. It's a battle between. We watch out for that. Yeah, it's Eales comes into sight with a big lead. He's a very experienced racer, Paul Eales, and it's side by side for second place between the two MGBs. And I can't think. Oh, and there's a spin there, half spin and a complete spin now for Winter. So he's lost many places. He's going to get going again now, but he was trying to take that second place, didn't manage to do it, and lost out substantially. So that puts the start-finish end of the circuit. Who's going to be in the lead? I can't see until they come out round the BRDC, and it's the Jaguar that leads, but it is 3 wide at least for second place, and 3 wide turns into a big spin, and I think Babak Fazia, who disappeared off to the left behind the BRDC suite from where I am. Not sure whether he's made contact with E-Type Jaguar, and then it's still Rob Carl, Nigel Winchester, and then it's still Matthews, Mooney, and then it's going to be Mark Ashworth next up. So Mark Ashworth up to 6th place now, and there's a real battle going on, Kieran, around the Lotus Cortina area, and that is the battle possible. Yeah, so Babak Fazia still got 12 seconds to make up, 13 seconds before. Oh, somebody goes straight on to Brooklands, manages to gather it up. I think that's the Healy. Already my window's getting a fair bit of rain on it. One of the Healys, but it is incredibly tight in the midfield. So the leader comes across the line now. Rick Wilmot got a comfortable lead from Rob Cull, and he's returned to the first half of the fastest cars.
That moment going through Magnet is not going to help settle any nerves at the moment. So you have to be a bit careful here. You need to try and pick off as many positions as possible.
Ready to take the checkered flag, which I think has been prepared. Yes, it has. So Rick Wilmot wins race 3 in the Jaguar E-Type. So he crosses the line now. So that's a win for Rick Wilmot. Rob Cull is going to take second place, which in fact is really close at the front. So it is still 103 leads. So it's going to be Andrew Smith finishing lap 3 in the lead from the 67 Tony Bianchi car, and it's still Richard Howell Evans 36, Tom Smith next, Mason Saville, and then as we said, having a great run at the moment, it's Pete Shepherd in the Austin Healey Sprite, but it's pulled well away from anybody else now. So the front 3 safely crossed the line, and then in 4th place it's still the number 53 MGB of Kathy Sherry, and then next up is Jeff Gourier. So the person who's slipping back past Sherry, so that moved it Maisel up the place in TBR. So completing lap 7, 3 to go, comes the leader Jamie Mace, quickly followed by the 781 Porsche of Ben Saville, and then the Austin Healey Sprite still
tabs at the moment. He's very much well clear of 9th place car, the 133 Chris Reese, but as we've seen in these tricky conditions, it's catching drivers out, and yeah, don't take it for granted, that's for sure.
Yeah, Paul Eales is once again excelling in these conditions. He's coming up across the line, completing 7 laps now, and he's left the 671 car, Gavin Crawford, well behind now, third. So see peering through the rain. It's certainly not the MGA. Where's the MGA gone? It's, third is going to be Stick, so that's clear. Fourth is 188 of the 167 of Moore. So that's Andrew Moore. Now, David Russell Wilkes, with his repaired alternator wire, has now made his way up to 7th. So David Russell Wilkes is on course to get into the fight. Yes, you're right, David Beresford has lost a place. So the 450 Healy, Paul Mortimer, has moved up a place into 4th. So remember, Paul Mortimer's got a really interesting line around here, but that's obviously he thinks that's where the grip is, and it looks to be working for him. So he's pulling away the number 86 Turner, and then somebody's bailing for the pits. Surely that's not the 3rd place car, is it? No, that's Babak Fazian. Probably a little bit on off, I suspect. So yeah, the leader is the 103, and a huge lead for 103. Where's the rest? Rob Carlton in 2nd place. So Rob Carl's got the TBR into 2nd. Now I think in this race. Tom takes a completely different line to everybody else. He must know where the grip that other people don't know about. Now I think Bianchi's through to 2nd place. Yes, he is. So the Fairlake Mark II is through to 2nd place. Max Coulthard down to 3rd place, and Alice down to 4th place.